Welcome back to another great episode of MANN Cinema Reviews. I am your lovely host, Peter Mann. What's up, y'all? On today's exploration of everything cinema, it leads us to the latest action comedy Free Guy starring Ryan Reynolds. Before we get into it, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well so you know all the latest content on MCR. Press like, leave a comment down in the comment section down below. And with that, let's start the show. Thank you very much for choosing MANN Cinema Reviews. The film centers around Guy, a bank teller, unaware that he's an NPC, non-player character in a video game. One day he decides to take matters in his own hands to rewrite his story. He wants to be the hero, determined to do good, and maybe fall in love along the way. But he better do that soon. Save himself and everyone he loves in the world before it's too late. Now, Ryan Reynolds hasn't always been in my favor as an actor. I mean, from the very first time that I saw him in Van Wilder, Waiting, Blade Trinity, the Amityville Horror, I just wasn't really a fan of the guy. But what warmed me up to him is his maturation to things like Smoking Aces, even though that has diminishing returns. He definitely piqued my interest in that. He also was in Definitely Maybe. I think that is where it turned the tide for me, as well as Ventureland. These things have seen how charismatic he is and how much of a leading man he is. And definitely down to when he gets to play Deadpool, I really started getting, to like Ryan Reynolds as an actor. He's fun, he's charismatic, and his comedic chops are very much evident in Free Guy. I think this is where the film thrives on, and it really coasts on, because I think that the film, despite its very slow start, the second half is so much more compelling than the first half. I do like the supporting cast here. Keery, I think, from Stranger Things, as well as Jodie Comer. They are two, video game developers with a code inside of the video game that Ryan Reynolds' character Guy is in, and they're trying to uncover. With Jodie Comer's character, she has this avatar Molotov girl, and Guy just falls in love with her. From the very first time that he sees her, she is singing Mariah Carey's Fantasy, and that's where it turns for him. He wants to be the hero in the game. He wants to do good, and I think that's where the film propels, and it goes from there. This is very much a crowd pleaser. There are very much, comedic things going on in here that I do like, but with its kind of middling storytelling, it's very by the numbers. It's very much, coasting on its, very amiable setup here. Taika Waititi as the ruthless video game CEO has a lot of fun in here. There's a very funny cameo in this film that I won't spoil, but it's Channing Tatum. Just be on the lookout for Channing Tatum. With that, I do find that I have to split hairs with this film. As much as I find Ryan Reynolds' character as Guy very amiable, it's very cool what they do to his character. It's simple but complex. He's definitely questioning reality and what's real, kind of the humanity and the human core to him that he realizes in the end of the film as well. There are very much things that I liked about this film, but to me it could have been better. And if it weren't for Mariah Carey's Fantasy, that gives me an edge on this film. I love that it's the cherry on top that plays. It's reoccurring. It's what Guy wakes up to every day, but it plays that in the end credits, and that's very much the sweet spot for me. It's the cherry on top that gives me a favorable 3 stars for Free Guy. Thank you very much for choosing MANN Cinema Reviews. Go ahead, leave your comments down in the comment section, and we'll see you on the next one.